Okay, so, hello everybody. Hello. Hopefully it's going. I'm just going to check all the live stream and everything and make sure it's going, make sure it's running, make sure it's doing everything that we want it to kind of do, because otherwise that's just going to be annoying. And yeah, hopefully you're all doing very well. I know that my video released the other day and that was pretty cool. We actually released a Coco Craft episode 3 and everything. Before we get into the game and everything, I just want to sort out everything. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I haven't been on the Discord lately, but there is a link in the description to go to the Discord and everything if you want to come to the Discord. I'm just about to play on DandelionMC. It's a server that I found. I didn't find it myself. Well, I found it as I literally like stumbled upon the server and everything. It's pretty cool of a server and everything. So here we are, right inside the server. I kind of set myself up there. And we'll just take a drink. I had my tablet a little bit late today, what was not good. So let me explain this. Basically, my tablet's it's just gonna kick in the next like 20 minutes or so. So I'll probably end up being really tired. At some point. No, it's not Bedrock. It's Java Edition. There's a IP in the description if you want to come to it. If you're on Java 1.15.2. There's also their Discord if you want to go check it out and everything. I was talking to them for a little while. So I ended up like getting a few things. So I ended up with like shulker boxes and some stuff in here and all that. I'm just going to chuck all my shulker boxes in there. It's sort of a Towny. So what you can do, this the community chest. You can just chuck everything in there. You can sleep. You can do whatever you want inside of it. Cactus. What did he say? No. Oh wait, is that Bedrock? No. Yeah, fair enough. So what you do, you could do RTP. What I guess means random TP. Or random teleport, technically. And it just teleports me out into the random wilderness and everything. But not only that, you also have, was it the, not silk, you have MCMMO, what's helpful, so you can level up your MCMMO level. So if I had a axe at the moment, I could level it up. I played Bedrock, and that doesn't look like Bedrock. No, it's not Bedrock, it's Java Edition. It's pretty cool. I like using Java Edition and everything, so that is what I use. I don't mind playing Bedrock, and I will play Bedrock at some stage if I feel like I have something beneficial on Bedrock. So if you want me to come to your world or something, then I'll come to them on Bedrock and all that, and I'll do some live streams and all. As you see, I'm leveling up my woodcutter skill, and I'm also getting money for it. So if I do slash bow, I can see that I have $6,249 dollars. Was pretty cool. You can sell your wood as well. So sell hand, I think it is. Yeah. That means that I get £27.30. What is good. I've been exploring the map and everything, so I just slowly unlock the map as I go along. So if I come across something, I can always put a way marker. So like that way spawn. 27,000 blocks away. Was not great. But I know 3,000 blocks, I think, is no 30,000 blocks is the limit at the moment of the border. The border is at 30,000 blocks, what means that you kind of get to that point, and then that's it. Like you kind of stop. But if we're looking at this shulker, we got some stuff here. What will be very helpful. We should probably get some stone. So let's go find some stone and all that, and we're gonna try and go on inside of this. I was trying to record earlier, and I ended up like getting in a call with the owner, skill right there, and I ended up basically talking about like the server and everything, and it ended up being like a 2-hour recording of me with like some of the server people and everything inside of it, and just kind of being silent and kind of like going along with whatever they're doing. And that was pretty cool. I ended up like doing a few things, like I went to the end and all that, and that's why I got the choker stuff. I got choker boxes and all that, and I ended up with angry beeheads, because I've slowly like worked out what they kind of have inside of here. So they have data packs and plugins. So the data packs that they have, one of them is a heads one. and what I can tell, the heads one is actually from the basically the same heads one that I have on CocoCraft. CocoCraft, I'm currently looking at like 1.16 stuff and how I'm going to kind of do it in the future and everything. So because 1.16 is coming out, or the Never update, Bedrock is 1.15 apparently. That is coming out Tuesday, so look forward to that. I'm gonna, of course, go into the Never and everything when that comes out and try and create a video, not as fast as possible, but as efficiently as possible as I can, with knowing how bad I am at actually creating videos all the time. I end up like, the problem I have is if I start creating videos and everything, I kind of need to carry on creating them and kind of do as much as I can, but I then end up like playing the game too much, or I end up like just forgetting about it, or anything like that. It could be pretty much anything. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the stream so far. I'm just going to be streaming for like an hour or so whenever I get tired, because it's like 3:30 AM and I forgot to take my tablet till recently, and I know I'm not supposed to take my tablet at this time, but it helps me sleep now. What is a problem? Oh, well, it's not a problem, but like you know what I mean. Like, it's a problem that I needed to take it to then probably sleep in a bit, and then probably wake up quite late anyway. I've been messing up my sleep times anyway. We need bones because I want a puppy. I want a dog. I want. Oh, yeah. Just random noises. Just random noise. Both of them AFK. Wow. That's great. We're just definitely gonna enjoy them being AFK. Yeah, I ended up in a call with them, and like half the, I think most of them are actually American and all that. They've been advertising it today. I guess I just found one of their advertisements or whatever. I saw there wasn't many people online, and I thought, what the hell? I can just join the world. If I don't like it, I can leave. It's just a Minecraft server. Like, that's how things work. That's like I can always just go, oh, I don't want to play this anymore. Or, I can always just go like, oh, I want to mess around on it or whatever. Like, the worst they can really do is ban me off of it. So it's not really much like in the way of me like kind of joining something like this. So that's kind of my ideas behind that sort of thing. Slash sell hand, and then slash sell hands. So isn't there slash jobs? So do slash jobs list, I think it is. Slash jobs bonus browse. So if I browse the jobs, this is what job I'm currently working as. I'm working as a woodcutter. Max level is 200, and the things that you can do. So this is what I get for each thing. So like strip jungle log, strip, yeah, oat log, or oak log, not oat log. Then there's this, what's just extra stuff what you can break. Then the kill player. So if I kill a player, this is how much I get for it, and then this is how much I get for custom kill. I'm not really sure what that is, but you can of course go on to other things. So you can do explorer and money for exploring the map. That's what we should probably no. Explore 1, $5. Let's actually let's how job remove, jobs remove, jobs leave. Job leave. Oh, there you go. Because I only have one jobs. Browse. Explorer. So we want to explore. We don't need to kill anyone. We just explore. So the thing is, I like exploring inside of Minecraft. The problem is you need like shulker boxes and ender chests and stuff like that to be able to really explore well. So we just leveled up our exploring thing, and we should be able to just explore around, and that just slowly levels up. What's good, we can just explore around, find new places. I don't think there is many places what are Alshire Pion? What? USA Pion. Okay. I'm not really sure what you said there. What was the maximum level that I can get on this? Because that's good to know. 200. Okay, so we can level up to like 200, and that'll be like kind of it. Yeah, there's MCMMO that was pretty cool. I have MCMMO on CocoCraft at the moment. what is eventually going to go off because 1.16 is coming, and I can't be bothered to actually like put it on Spigot or wait for Spigot. It's a character from one of my favourite shows. That's cool. I don't know what show that is, so it's the case of I can't really like say anything about it, really, because it's fair enough. Like I have all my shows and everything. I think I have some episodes to watch at some point. So if I get tired, then I can definitely go and watch them. I guess like that would be cool. But yeah, this world is, well, hello baby villager. This world is meant to be it's a anime. Yo K-Watch. Yeah, I'm guessing it's an anime. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like a Towny, from what Skill said. And Skill like kind of talked about it later because I went into the Discord and then he joined the chat and then I ended up joining the chat and started talking to him all about it. Like it was only us on the server at the time and I was just like exploring around, just going back to, like I went all the way to spawn and just was console to me, quest complete. You're given okay, so slash jobs quest slash jobs quests yeah, quests. So I can now okay, so this is go on a trip and get money, get 100 for this, next quest in an hour. Okay, so I completed that. I have to wait an hour and 25 minutes and 7 seconds for the next quest to come through. But they have a really cool, I really like whatever plugin or data pack or whatever they do have for the sleeping. The sleeping is definitely a thing that I kind of like. The it like kind of moves the time and everything. You kind of like skip time. So if you look in the sky, it kind of like pushes time throughout the thing, and it's pretty cool. Like they kind of have that going. Then it wakes you up. What's good, it kind of like shows that time's kind of passing as you're sleeping and all that, and it's definitely different than what I kind of have for like Coco Craft and all of that. So it's weird. It's cool. It's the way that I guess they like it, and I definitely like it like that. I need to kind of learn things from like all of this, especially as they've set up the Dine map. Or as far as I know, they've set it up correctly. I haven't actually looked at it yet. It'll be good to kind of look at that because they actually. So Dine Map is a plugin for Paper, Spigot, Bucket. They use Paper apparently, so it'll be good to kind of know how Paper works to then set up a Dine map to then do that sort of thing, because a Dine map basically is a plugin, like I said, and it maps out things, but it maps it out in 3D. So instead of this 2D crappy like thing that I'm kind of getting here, it maps out in 3D. That, and it also maps out everyone, wherever everyone's going, what means that any generated chunks are mapped. Was great because that means that you have the whole world mapped, as long as you of course don't update or something like that. You get the whole world mapped and it looks amazing because you have of course the whole world mapped. You can see everything. You can go, oh look, there's a tower there, there's a little city there, or you can even look at the like end or overworld or Nether, and you can go, oh that's pretty cool that someone started building there. And it allows like you outside the server to look upon what's happening roughly. Like it doesn't update all the time. Like it doesn't like 100% stay updated, but it does as much as it can. What means that, say, if I set it up on like an external website, I can be say CocoCraft .net or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's probably taken. But CocoCraft.net, say if I got that domain, I then do something like a subdomain of like map.cococraft.net. You can then go onto there and say on my CocoCraft thing I'll have information about CocoCraft and the official like links to all of the YouTube videos or whatever. I'll do all of that, and then of course the map, you can click on the map and you can see what's going on in the map. You can see what buildings are going on, what like sky things are going on with like the railway thing, whatever. Well, it's not a railway, it's what's it, skyway, that's what I called it. And that's pretty cool. Like doing something like a skyway or something would be pretty cool, and doing that sort of thing just would generally show off a lot of the world. Like especially if I'm like, oh, I'm trying to go all the way to the end of the world or something like that. I can give myself tasks like that. Like, let's see how far we can go. We're gonna go all the way to the end of the world, and we can see as much as we can. And die, please, die. You have enchanted. You have no. You know one of the best things about this server? You can do a /back. I wouldn't do that personally myself on my own server, like on CocoCraft or anything, because /back, one, it despawns things. So like, look, there's nothing here. I have a banner, and like I can just wander around. Like, it's not really much of like a competition then, because you of course having like less competition. There you go. We've reloaded. I hear him. Where is he? Oh, hey. Aim. Fire. Let's go around him. Oh, we've been shot, most likely. Thank you. Oh, hey. Boink, boink, boink. Ow, that's my back. Please stop. There is a lot around here. Actually, they probably didn't despawn. They just probably started spawning now. That's probably not the best thing. Especially as I'm like, yeah, they're probably just like despawned because I went away and then came back, and now they're not here, and now it's a little bit easier to be able to get the loot. I can technically just like jump off of something and die, and then I'm good. I wonder if someone's looted this place though. Like, do I have enough blocks? Yeah, I do have enough blocks to be able to get back up if I need to. Doesn't look like anyone's. No. Let's just come in. Okay, so these are gems. So these are actually gems off of what Hermitcraft done. So Hermitcraft kind of made these gems, so you kind of like collect these gems and everything of like topaz and ruby and all of that. It was pretty cool. Like I don't mind. And you of course still have like emeralds, and there's now sapphire and oh, golden apple. That's pretty cool. So if I just place this down, I can kind of like store them away. They're pretty cool. Like I can kind of keep them in a way. But of course, like doing something like Hermitcraft sort of stuff, like putting like Hermitcraft sort of stuff inside of the game and all that. People who of course watch Hermitcraft, such as me, will kind of point that out and go, "Ooh, I know that's from Hermitcraft," and then it becomes like a thing of like, well, why did he take the data pack and all that? And the thing is, the data packs are actually available for anyone to kind of use. So like, I actually have a texture pack, what I was using, what was a combination of some of these stuff, as well as my data packs, what I currently have for CocoCraft. A lot of it is to do with like Hermitcraft stuff, like the stuff that were like developed for that. And I'm really crap at being able to jump up it. And I hope to kind of change it and make basically one data pack out of all of these other data packs and all that, kind of like mash them all together to make this one data pack, what's just going to be the CocoCraft official data pack thing, what I'm just going to use on the server and all that. And I can of course change crafting recipes and block things and change how spawns and things work and all that. And I'm trying to work out how to do that, especially by Tuesday, because Tuesday's when 1.16 comes out, and I'm hoping to like kind of change things over. I'm hoping to like kind of swap servers, stuff like that. So I got a lot of like work to do by Tuesday. Then I gotta also make my video and all of that. So I'm probably gonna do a few live streams through the next like week or so, just to kind of do some live streams and all that, and carry on doing Coco Craft, of course, and probably do like 1 or 2 episodes through whatever time I can. Just try and do some stuff. But as we explore around, I'm just about to drink, so that's why I'm not turning at the moment. But we're, I don't know, a decent amount of money actually. So yeah, we're actually earning a decent amount of money from just like exploring around. We're just basically walking in a direction and kind of going, oh, this is cool. This is really good. We'll go over here. We'll go towards spawn for a minute. I'm not really sure what I'm kind of saying inside of all of this, but yeah. But yeah, and like the thing is that pig. Why does it tell me that? It doesn't tell me that this. I think someone named that pig, and I might have just killed someone's named pig. Whoopsie. And like, I understand that like people have like their own opinions on like Minecraft and data packs and plugins and mods and stuff like that. And like I'm actually going to be running 2 different servers at the moment. One's for CocoCraft, of course, and then the other one I'm thinking about actually using it for mod packs. So I'll create like a little mod pack thing, and then I'll kind of use that and see what I can kind of do with it. Is that, or I'll make it a public server, but the problem with a public server with like limited storage or something, it becomes an issue. It of course becomes like an issue of like, well, you only have limited storage, what means that like people explore out too far and then end up generating too many chunks. It ends up lagging the server, and it ends up breaking the server and all of that. Like, I don't want to have to like deal with those sorts of issues, because of course they're issues what annoying, and I can't be bothered to deal with. As the new server that I'm kind of using, the RAM is only the issue. So there's no limit on like storage or anything. You can kind of do whatever you want on like storage aspects, so you can explore the world, and you can go, oh yeah, like I've explored as much of the world as I kind of want, and you don't have to worry about that. That's why I've kind of updated it to the new one. And if it goes well, if I enjoy it, if it's, I don't think it's as cheap, but even if it's not as cheap, maybe if it's more beneficial that way, with like generation, and I've definitely seen like an improvement on FPS. I just need to transfer the whole world, the new world, the old world, to the new server, and that will actually allow me to be able to do a lot more, because I can then of course do a lot of the server stuff and in the new one. And then I've noticed like some of the things like I don't like about it, but I'm also trying to like work out how to kind of do it, how to like kind of put everything in it and transfer the server and all that. Like the world that I want on there at the moment is pretty large. It's getting pretty large because I had a few friends play on it today. I had top 10 numbers who was playing before, kind of play on it, and then I of course had I of course had Punny Comics. So Punny Comics is another one of my friends who does like YouTube and everything. He was playing on it. I invited him to it and all that, and he's like, yeah, I'm actually tempted to do a series on it. I just want to kind of like get myself going first before like actually starting a series. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair enough. Like, I don't mind. Like, I would rather like people play on it with me and be friendly, and I understand that they're like, what they're doing and stuff like that. I like when people are kind of playing on the world and what. It's like I got a guy called Giga Ghost, who's playing on the world, and I'm gonna be inviting some of my other people on my server and everything. Link in the description, by the way, to actually join me in CocoCraft, because CocoCraft is a friendly community, and we got some plans for what we want to actually do inside of the CocoCraft world. What we kind of want to do with with like shops and stuff like that, and I have my own ideas for what I kind of want to like affect the server to be like, and kind of direct it to be, and that's what I'm gonna be kind of heading for. Like these Amethyst and all of that sort of thing, I might look into how they're coded, to then kind of look into like, oh yeah, I could add this or I can add that, and I'm gonna look into like a lot of how data packs are coded to make my own big data pack for CocoCraft, like a CocoCraft mass data pack for sleeping through the night with only a certain amount of players on, or like a certain amount of players actually like able to sleep. So maybe one person or 10 people, 10% or whatever, will probably be just one person most of the time anyway. Or I could look into like new crafting recipes. So like buttons, I changed the crafting recipes and buttons on the server. So it's like 16 buttons you get for one piece. So you put one piece of wood in, and you get 16 buttons out of that. What means that you're kind of getting more of your blocks worth of stuff, and uncraft and stuff like the slabs and stuff. That's helpful. I know that I do have at the moment you being able to craft totems of Undying. I might have to make it a little bit more harder to craft them, and then that means that like at least they're harder to craft, and it's better for like the whole game. So it's like, oh, it's a diamond block instead of a diamond, or two emerald blocks, a diamond block and gold, and then also a bed like I currently have in my crafting recipe, but making it blocks instead of what it is at the moment. That could kind of help, because it means that it's harder to kind of do that sort of thing. It's kind of harder to affect everything and kind of do that sort of thing. Let's do /home, because I have a home actually quite close, or I've done like /set home quite close to spawn. It's only 2,000 blocks away from spawn, and I can kind of explore around like here a little bit of that, and I kind of do have like a little bit of exploration around here anyway. That, and we're just trying to like generate money and level up, and whilst I just generally talk. So let's actually do /battle at the moment. We got 8k. Okay. I'm not sure how much like certain things will be and all that inside the game, so we'll just see how much we can actually generate in money. Let me just drink my drink again so that I can actually speak again, because I have a sore throat. I'm getting a sore throat quite quickly because I've been pretty much talking most of the time I've been up now. So yeah, the way, I know I'm talking about like CocoCraft a lot at the moment and all that, and I keep on doing that inside of like these episodes and all that. But I enjoy CocoCraft. I do not want to like stop it, and the thing is, I might have to do some actual videos on here, or do some actual videos on Hypixel, whatever it is, to kind of like keep looking forward to actually doing CocoCraft stuff, because the thing is, I don't want to burn myself out. I don't want to like ruin CocoCraft by just playing it every single day and then getting bored because I'm making like one episode a week and not really doing anything. Like yeah, I might be doing a lot of progress or whatever. Like I have all of these farms. I have a cooking chicken farm. I have a auto storage system, so I can just chuck in any item and it sorts it, and it will take off from shulker boxes, and it can do all of this, do all of that, and I don't have to worry about any block in the game because I have it all and stuff like that. Like yeah, I would like to get to that point, because that means that I've kind of beat the game. Like I've got farms for pretty much everything. I can get as much XP as I want. I haven't died in months and months and months, and we're on like yeah, it's on normal at the moment, but it's on like, so if you press F3, you see right about there, right there, local difficulty. The 3 is actually for hard, so it's hard, but because of how long it's been open, so the days, what is there, it was 10,000 days, it's now 3.56, what means that it's half more difficult than it was originally, half more difficult than it was in the 3, what means that over time, the local difficulty gets harder. and local difficulty means that like mobs and things will start having enchanted stuff, start having like armor and stuff like that, because you're supposed to be quite far in the game. And uh, say that local, I don't know how high the local difficulty can get, but the local difficulty, like I want to see how high the local difficulty can get, how high the days can get without like, well, I don't think the days will finish, because I watched a video about it and they were like adding days on. It's like, yeah, basically the time Minecraft days will actually like kind of stop is when basically the world is like gonna be completely gone and stuff. Like if you ran a Minecraft server or world or whatever for that long, that's very impressive. Like especially being stable from like all updates and stuff. Like I know that we're just about to go up to 1.16 and we're 1.15.2, and then we have like 1.17 to look forward to in like 8 months time, or whenever it's going to be, when that's going to be developed. And we don't know what's I don't think we know fully what it is. So we know of course the next one is the Never update, and then we need to work out what the next one on from that is, and then gotta like kind of like work out what sort of Minecraft updates are coming out in the future and all of that. I definitely hope there's some form of like cave update. I know that we're getting like mountains at some point, like we're getting like a mountain quick update. What we're gonna get like a few things from that. It's pretty cool, because we done a vote on it, and like there could be like a lot of other stuff. Like if I can work out in data packs, if I can work out in a data pack how to build items, how to build my own blocks, how to do things like the gems where they're inside my shulker box. If I can also work out how to do like a money system inside of just data packs, I'll do it. Because if I done that on say CocoCraft and kind of like done all of it of like, oh, like basically I've made a mod pack inside of like a vanilla game. One, that's an amazing achievement, and two, it also means that I can rechange and affect how like kind of CocoCraft works, and with each update it's already available, it's already ready, it's already ready to kind of go. What's good, because like how data packs work, since like 1.13 when they came out, when they sneakily got put into the game, it's a lot easier to be able to code something in, like change recipes or affect how certain things work. So like, oh look, you can sleep, or you can put rotten flesh into the furnace and you can smelt it up, and then that becomes leather. Or you can make it so that simple things like dirt drops diamonds instead, or you can make it so that like you have a rare chance of dropping a this abandoned one. You have like a rare chance of I'm not sure, like having a nightmare inside of your bed, or you have a rare chance of like diamonds also, like when you're silk touching it, it also drops a diamond, as well as of course silk touches it, so someone's already been here. Unless like they haven't looted all the chests, I'm not sure. And that's where I kind of want to like work on seeing what I can kind of do with data packs, because I'm not sure how far the extent of data packs can kind of go. I know that like it can use commands, and like there's those one block command things. What insane they can add. They used to add campfires, what we of course now have, and they added tents, what you can sleep in, and then they added backpacks, and they added all of these different things inside of the game. And right now I like my extent of knowledge for kind of like data packs is how to change a recipe for something and make it so that like you can craft it, and you can also take away most of the normal recipes. Like I haven't worked out how to take away gold recipes in Minecraft for some reason, and it's really weird. I wish I worked out how to do that, because that would be really helpful. But else than that, like everything else, like I can kind of like go, oh yeah, like I'll change this recipe, or I'll make it better, or I'll make it so that you can upgrade tools, or you can you can fix them easily, or whatever I kind of want to do for that sort of thing. Like, I can kind of do that because I guess it's kind of what you want to do. Like, you make a data pack and you expand upon it and see where you can kind of go with something. And if I can make like something like MCMMO, where you do something like chop down a tree. So like right now I'm chopping down a tree and it's leveling up my woodcutting skill, and like even just that in general, just like a simple leveling system, what you do for like chopping trees or something like that, that would be really helpful. So I'm just going to sell some hand very quickly, because that just levels, like, it gives me more money. If I'd done that sort of thing, of like learning how to do a data pack where I create like a acrobatics thing, you roll, or like even just simple leveling up, like, oh yeah, you could just level up your mining skill. So you just like slowly level up your mining skill, then I learn how to do other things. So I go, oh, I want to make it so that when you're this level, or when you're above this level, you get this sort of thing to happen. So you can press this button. So you like press, that was F, or you press like 20, like not 20. There's no 20 button. You press M, or you press N, or you press B, or you press something like that, and it will start something. So, like start an action, or whatever. Or you can like shift, or you can do whatever. Like, certain actions will do certain things, and you, if like you learn that in data packs, that's pretty good to be able to know and find out. As the other way of doing data packs is, of course, going upon people's ideas. So I could say, start with posting the thing, going on my Discord or wherever, going, hey, give me a data pack idea, and I would learn how to be able to try and do it, and then start basically developing data packs. And I'm technically thinking about doing a series about it. I might do a series where I'm like, oh well, let's think about some data packs for me to be able to create. So like, I've created one where you've like got the default or the old way of, I think someone's been here, you've got the old way of how you can create god apples, or enchanted golden apples, basically super apples. They're the ones what you can't get anymore inside of Minecraft and use gold blocks to be able to make. I re-added that back in by basically making a crafting recipe for it. But what if I could just like slowly create all different things? So I go, oh, like, I want to make it so that you, when you break hay bales, so you break a hay bale, you get the 9 wheat, unless you have a silk touch where you get the actual thing, or you get between 1 and 9 wheat from each hay bale you knock down. I could do that. If I learn how to do that, I can go like, oh, okay, I know that skill now. I can now use that in the future, my code from that in the future, to improve anything else. And that's what I use a lot of the time. I use my previous code to be able to then help my new code to be able to then go, that should work. Because I'd rather something work by me just copying and pasting basically the same code but changing things inside of it, than going, well, why is the code not working and missing a comma or something, like being really stupid in how I write the code. As I rather just change a few like things inside the code and go, yeah, that's functioning now, and that's good, and just testing it and going, yeah, this is pretty good, it works, yay. And I'm tempted to do a series on it, of my data packs and all that, because that will break me up as well. I think I might actually start that like tomorrow, when I wake up, because it's like 4 AM, and like I'm of course doing this live stream and everything, and doing like a data pack series, where I talk about me creating data packs and all that. Like I watched a guy called Danny, Danny's a great YouTuber. He does amazing content and everything. He creates games, and he uses something called Trello. Trello is an amazing website to be able to actually put on functions of what you want to do. So say if you want to like create games or something, you can actually do that. So like Trello, what I can do is I can put down all the functions that I want on a data pack, and then I can go, okay, that is what I want done, and start doing it and going through all of them and going, okay, so for this function I need all of this, and then start learning about it. And I think that's what I'll do. I'll make a Trello list of what I want done, and then slowly kind of do it. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably recreate my data packs, what I've already created, or I'll make some new ones or whatever I want to kind of do, and see where I can kind of go from there. Is that, or I'll showcase my current data packs, what I have, what I've created and everything, going, this is what I've done, this is what I've created, this is what I want to kind of do with them, or this is what I'm changing about them, or just update them in general, because some of the ones what I've done, I know there is bugs in them, and because I was really bad at being able to kind of build them first of all, there's going to be bugs in them. And now it's been like a couple of weeks, and I've learned how to kind of do them, and well, it's been like 8 days, something like that. I've kind of learned how to do them, and how not to do them, and how I want to do them, and stuff like that. And I should be better at them now, because it's been more time. As anything, like you do videos, or you do live streams, or you do talking, or you do socializing, or just anything, you'll slowly get better. Sometimes you can dip a little bit and maybe stay at the same level for a while, but you can also improve, especially if you're trying to improve and trying to do a lot more and trying to change the ways that you think about things in a way. You can maybe forget a few things and you have to go back and all that, but it's like I had to teach other people how to use OBS, because I'm like, OBS is a simple software in a way. I can use it. I use it a lot of the time and everything, and then I work out, well, I know how to use OBS, but I've never taught people how to use OBS, and started kind of teaching people how to use OBS, because some of the people on this server actually wanted to be able to stream and be able to record and stuff, and they want to do videos and all that. And I'm like, hey, look, I'm open to be able to like talk whenever you want. I'm on pretty much every single day on Discord and everything. I might not answer, but like, I do videos, and I have Premiere Pro. Like I edit videos. I love editing videos and all that. Just hit me up if you need any information or whatever, like about anything. Like, the thing is, if anyone else has Premiere Pro, you can use something called team projects. Team projects allow, say, like me to be able to start like editing something and all that, and then I can send it off to someone and go, hey, I've added you to this team project and all that. Can you actually check it out and edit it for me? Like, I want this done. And then they go, okay, I've done as good as I can. Check along what I've done and everything, and kind of like say if it's good enough. And that sort of thing kind of saves a little bit of time, instead of like, say, taking a memory stick or taking whatever. Like I actually upload a lot of my files and everything now to the cloud. So I store all my files when I've finished like an edit or something, or whatever. I keep it all in the cloud, because it's easier for me to be able to actually then go, okay, I want to edit this project again, and then I can kind of like download it, edit it again, and not have to worry about it taking up a lot of room on my actual PC, because having, say, like 20 different 20 different files per video, and some of them are like time lapses where you're doing something for like 2 hours. Doing something for 2 hours can take up a lot of room. So like the other day I had to upload a 3+ gigabyte file of a time lapse, and it was a time lapse what I hadn't edited yet. I kind of needed to put it into my project, what I'm currently doing, and edit it and all that. But I need it in the I need it in the correct location to edit. So I have all my files in one folder. It's easier to understand if I put it in bins inside of the Premiere Pro and all that, edit in a way. Like I'm hoping to edit some other people's content at some stage and kind of record that and kind of show off me doing that sort of thing of like, this me editing, this is what I do, this is how I can change this. Oh, that's not good, I don't like that. Stuff like that. Like that's a lot of like the problem with doing something like that is I would be recording someone else's footage with my own footage, of course using OBS or whatever I'm using to be able to record my screen, and then I have to edit down like a 2-hour video of me editing to be like 5-10 minutes or 20 minutes, and that is hard work to be able to do. Like, even though that is like, okay, you sit here, you watch it, you go, okay, I know nothing's happening for the next like 10-20 minutes on the video, and then you kind of cut that up in a way. It's still a lot of like thinking to do, because you gotta like think about like, oh yeah, it's a 2-hour video or whatever. But also going straight into it, like, that's really annoying. I should probably push myself to do a lot more of like 20-minute work on editing someone else's content, or editing large amounts of content down to smaller amounts, because it's annoying to be able to kind of do that sort of thing, but it's also a good skill to learn, because even though there's a lot of footage, all of it, because of modern day, you don't have to worry about like, oh, film, I don't have any film left. You just have to worry about storage, of course, is a lot better than it used to be. You can store quite a lot of like video inside of like one drive. So like say out of my like, oh, was it like 200 gigabytes worth of like storage I have, that's gonna store a good probably 2 days worth of footage at least of like 720p 30 fps, what I normally record at. What I know, record at 1080p 60 fps, because it's going to be so much better. You can edit it down, you can even put it to like 30 fps if you want, but you can also slow down like half speed and everything, and even recording higher than that is going to be better. I know. If I was able to do that, I would do it. But I do not have a powerful enough PC to be able to kind of do that sort of thing, so it's not really the best thing, because I can't really do that. But eventually, I hope to buy a new PC so that I can record at high FPS and have like my render settings at really high amounts in Minecraft, as well as play other games such as like GTA on my PC, like GTA 5 on my PC. I know GTA 5 is actually coming to like the PS5 and all that. Was alright, but it would have been good for like Rockstar to announce GTA 6, like, or just any other game. Like they announced GTA 5 again for the same console, not really changing much, not really saying like, oh yeah, we're like expanding the map, or we're updating it so that you end up with like more story and story modes, and or we'll make online free forever. No, they're like, oh yeah, the first 3 months we'll make it free. GTA Online free for the GTA Online free for the first 3 months. If you like kind of get the console and what, I guess that kind of gets you to buy the console. Well, it'd be good to kind of buy the PS5. I would really like to try the PS5 as well as the, well, I would prefer PS5 more than an Xbox X series, whatever it is, Series X, because I think just the PS5 one looks a little bit better, even though that it looks like Dracula and a white cape or something like that. It definitely feels like I would probably play with a PS5 more than like an not a PS4, a Xbox Series X. But then again, I have a lot of games on my Xbox One was supposed to be able to transfer across to the Series X. Then I don't have many games on the PS4 what I have access to, but also would like to play the new Miles Morales Spider-Man game, because I have played the first one a little bit and I watched the rest of the first one, so yeah, that would be good. Because I only saw a little bit of that trailer, but I really can't wait to be able to actually see the rest of the game. It definitely looks amazing from like the moment that I saw it, like the probably like 5 seconds that I saw of the actual trailer. And I should probably look at the trailer properly so that it's like a little bit more in my head, and I then am hyped up to it, and maybe we'll make a proper decision of like, should I buy the PS5 like straight away as soon as I like kind of get like say if I have the money in a way and it's like pre-releasing, get it so that I can then get like GTA Online for free, as well as like buy whatever other games that I kind of want on it. Or am I just not going to play on the console? Because, like, the PS4, I don't play on that often. I play on PC a lot. And with the pricing of what is predicted for the PS5 and Xbox X Series, or the Series X, sorry. I might just call it the Xbox Scarlet, because I prefer that name. I wish they called it the Xbox Scarlet now, because it sounds so much better than Series X. Series X just sounds really stupid, and like it's like Xbox One and then Xbox One X was there, the like better version, and then you have the Xbox Series X, and it's like, what the hell are you doing, Xbox? You went from Xbox to Xbox 360, what makes sense because it's 360. You're looking over the console once, what means that you should have went to 720, what means that's the second time that you looked over it. You looked over it twice, and then go up from there. But no, it was Xbox 360, Xbox One, and then now Xbox Series X. What makes no sense. I do not like that. I like Xboxes in whatever way or form. I'm not really one or other. I've played both. I've played the original Xbox, the original PlayStation, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation 4. And I've also played on the Xbox 360, Xbox One, and I haven't played on the new console because, of course, it's not out. So you can't really call me like a fanboy of one or the other. Like I'm not really that much of kind of like a fanboy of one or the other. Like PlayStation controllers I don't like compared to Xbox controllers. I prefer them even though they're bulky. Don't like that bulky, but I like the position of the analog sticks, as I prefer, say, PS3 over Xbox 360 because of the actual free online. Free online's great, as well as I just generally enjoyed the actual atmosphere on PS3 compared to Xbox 360. But Xbox 360 also gave me the first experience of my Minecraft. So it was the first experience I had on Minecraft, what was good. It was when Minecraft first came out on the Xbox 360. But then I moved over to Xbox, the PlayStation 3, where I actually experienced, like, me playing with my brother and stuff like that quite a lot. And that was really good. I enjoyed that, and that was my higher experience of like Minecraft. Then of course I have enjoyed PC ever since. Like I kind of wanted to move to PC for quite a while. Like, well, not for gaming. I mainly wanted a PC because I just really wanted a PC. Like I wanted a PC for years and years and years, and I never got one. Then I kind of just saved up for one in the end. Like I actually I didn't save up for one first. After asking for like stupid amount of years or whatever, like I finally got given one to be able to actually have. And of course, because I got given one and all that, like it was great. Like I kind of just experienced it and enjoyed using it. And the thing is, because you like experience it and you enjoy using it and all that, over time it slowly breaks. So like my PC at the moment is actually running better than my other PC. What was a second-hand PC? Don't forget that. And it was very large of a PC. Like it was like some weird turbo fan thing. It looked amazing, but it was really, really bad. It was basically maxed out to whatever it can be, and it was really bad, like a PC. Like it was probably maxed out for like basically 2008, and I got it like a few years ago, probably about 3 years ago now. And the thing is, after using it for so long and playing Minecraft or whatever on it, it was like back when Minecraft 1.12 was around, was not optimized or anything, so it really destroyed the PC. Like it I know that one of the people that I don't really talk to him at the moment, but like he sorts out servers and things for like Minecraft and what. He ended up setting off like a funny, stupid thing of like tons of fireworks right around me. It fried my PC. That's how bad like this PC was. It fried itself because I basically had like 50 firework rockets around me or something like that inside of Minecraft. Like, yes, it should just give you lag, but it shouldn't fry your PC, as it did. So what I ended up having, I ended up sitting on my laptop for ages. My laptop's kind of on its last legs now. It's been about 3-4 years since I got my laptop, so it makes sense. Like, it makes sense that it's kind of on its last legs and I do not want to be down here actually. And I basically got this new PC. I purchased this new PC last year at some point. Or probably about a year and a half ago now. And I purchased this PC to edit videos. I wanted to edit videos and all that, but I needed like a quick PC. I was like, oh yeah, I'm saving up for a PC, but I also need a quick PC because my other one just broke, and I'm using a laptop, and I'm just about I'm doing this course and everything. I'm doing this filmmaking course, and I kind of need to edit. So I purchased this PC, and it's just a cheap like £100 PC, really crap, just awful. And the thing is, with purchasing like £100 PC, you just make do with it. Like right now, I'm using it. I'm recording with it. I'm streaming with it. I normally record with it. I edit with it, even though it takes ages because sometimes it just decides to just wait and like go, oh yeah, this page is not responded anymore, by the way, so you're gonna have to wait like 5-10, maybe even like an hour, 5-10 minutes or even like an hour to be able to actually get to actually respond again. And that's really frustrating when you're trying to like do a lot of videos and stuff. That's one of the reasons that my CocoCraft stuff is taking so long, because it takes ages to be able to actually do some of the clips and all that, because like time lapses and editing in general, it takes a lot of processing power on a PC. And that's why I'm looking into buying my own new PC, because it's the case of like, once I purchase a new PC, especially a good one, like if I learn how to build my own, and also just generally learn more about like, okay, so if I get like a 32GB PC for RAM, and then I get like 8GB like a card for it, 8GB RAM graphics card, that's gonna last probably a good few years. Like it's not gonna last like over probably 10 years or anything. It's not gonna be that good, but it would last, say, maybe four or so. Like 4 or so is decent enough. Say I use my PC every single day, so that's over, say, a couple thousand times. That's a couple thousand actual times that I'm rather booting it up, or I'm using it. I'm sitting at it for endless hours, like a day. Like stupid amount of hours a day. So sometimes I think I need to move around a little bit more than what I do. Once my dog's a little bit older, I can take them out for walks. That's pretty good. I can take them out for a walk, and that makes me walk. What means that I've went for a walk as well. So they've went for a walk. We've both had our little exercise and stuff like that. So that's good. But purchasing, say, like a £2,000 PC. If I purchased £2,000 worth of PC or £4,000 worth of PC, say if it lasts 4 years, and I got £4,000 worth of PC, that's £1,000 per year. But I'm spending every single day on it. What's 365 plus the extra day? So I'm spending over 1,000 days in those 4 years. So that's, I'm spent £4,000 on it. I've spent £4 a day on that, minus electric and stuff like that, and maybe a few maintenance bits what I might have to do for it. That's kind of worth it. The PC that I'm currently using, I've technically spent probably about 50p a day, or 75p a day on this PC, because it's about £100, £120 or whatever it is, and I've had it for a year and a half. That's paid for itself straight away, in the worth of like the amount of playtime that I've had with it, the amount of editing that I've done with it. Well, I want to edit more, and I'm definitely gonna try and edit more. I'm gonna definitely try and make some more videos and all that, because I kind of want to push this PC to the limits that it will break and just fry up again. Because if I do that, one, it forces me to buy a new PC, what means that I'd rather buy parts or pay someone to build a PC for me, what would be more expensive. So I would rather not do that, but it also puts someone a job, and it also then means that I'm not having to build it myself and wreck it, and potentially just like destroy my own parts. And it also gives me like a warranty about like with the company and everything. I'm gonna probably look at a company for that, if I do want to go with that. But still customize my PC, because I want to customize my own PC. If I do /rank up, what do I need? I need 25k, what my current bow is 12k, and I need to kill 25 zombies, 25 skeletons, and 25 spiders. So, going back to the PC, I want to save up as much as I can at the moment with everything what I'm doing. So, currently I have 2 servers, what I got to pay for. I'm just about to have to pay for my phone. I'm just about to, I have like a few subscriptions and all that. I should probably cancel a lot of my subscriptions, and I should also cancel one of my servers. So I'm going to test out what server I want to kind of keep, and then what I'm going to do is, of course, keep the one that I want to keep. And probably get rid of the other one. I'm going to cancel it, so that means that I got the server for a little bit longer. And any other subscription and all that I have, I can, of course, get rid of. And I have something called PIP, because I have autism. It means that I get PIP. PIP is personal independence payment, something like that. And I get like a few £100 every, what is it, 4 weeks, and that's good. That allows me to be able to spend it on the things that make me calm, make me entertained and stuff like that. Just that I'm not worried about things or anything like that. What means that I get to do things like edit, film, record videos and stuff like that, because it calms me down. It makes me fine. And the thing is, if I save it up for like a few weeks, I can possibly get a little bit of money to be able to then save up for a new PC. And that's what I want to do, like through the next, like, let's say till Christmas. Through till Christmas right now, so that's, what's that, 4 or 5 months. If I save up, say, £200 a week, not a week, every 4 weeks, so that's, what month is it? Is it the 6th month, 7th month? I'm not sure. I'm going to say 7th month. So it's the 7th month, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 5 months. So if I have 5 months to save up as much money as possible, and say, I don't know how much I have in my bank at the moment, but say okay, through those 5 months, I get paid 6 times. That means that I will save up, what's that, 6 times, so 5 months, 6 times, 6 times, that's £200 say each time, what I'll save. That's a good, what's that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's just over £1,000. See, just over $1,000 should get you a decent PC. It should get you a decent one, what you wouldn't have to worry about. But I do want to go for a little bit higher if I can, to kind of go for like a really, really good PC. What's not going to like break or anything like that. I should mark down all the parts. I should definitely look into it a little bit more and kind of mark down all the parts of like, okay, this is the piece that I want to build. I like right now, if I press F3, you can see that I have a Intel Core i5-3470. Was at a 3.20 gigahertz. That's an alright CPU. It's not too bad. It's not too good. But I want to get like a better PC, what maybe has a few more cores than 4. As well as I want the display to be more than 720p. I want to be able to put it up to 1080p. So like my actual monitor is 1080p, and I want to be able to use that all up. But I also want to be able to. I did used to have a second monitor, but I do want to just be able to say buy a second monitor again, like buy a second monitor what I already have, like the same matching one. Buy a bracket for it. So like a dual bracket thing, so that they actually like go up together, and then dual monitor again. Dual monitoring is one of the best things that you can kind of do for recordings or streams or anything like that. Like streaming, that would be amazing. Like I can have the game on one and have the chats and everything else on the other, my Discord, everything. As when I'm recording, I can just have my other thing, my recording thing over there, as well as any other information and everything what I need to kind of like draw back to, or say if I want to record my actual like face cam, if I want to record like camera, I can record that separately, because then that means that I can move it around, I can change it, I can do whatever I want with it. I can put that all on, say, the right hand side, as I can put the game on the left hand side. That's a good thing. And I've looked into like a few monitors and things like that, and there's this amazing monitor what I really like. It's an ultra widescreen monitor. It's a super long monitor. Like it's insane to have it. Like if you say had that monitor and you decided to get a second monitor, it's really stupid. Like how big it is it's bigger than 2, and I think a half. Like big monitor size, like an average monitor size, and it's that big, it curves, and you've got to have like a custom desk to kind of hold it. But it's about 700 to, I think, over £1,000, £700 to over £1,000. That is expensive for like any form of monitor. It's only 1080p, but because of the like length of it, it's pretty good. So it's actually less hard on your PC than a 4K monitor. What's insane. Like it has less pixels than a 4K monitor. What means that you can run it quite smoothly, and it's like 144 Hz it can run at as well. So that's really good for PC gaming and all of that. And I've looked into it a little bit, and I'm like, I would love that. Like if I had that for editing, if I could say like, right now, quit doing all my lovely YouTube stuff and everything, just edit for people for a living. If I could just do that and get that monitor and get the amazing PC that I want, I'd do it, because I love editing. Like editing is one of the best things. Like sure, I get frustrated with it. Sure, it's a pain in the ass half the time, because like rather you're editing something and you're trying to do something, or you try and learn new things, and then you're like, oh yeah, it's really clogging up my like process in how I'm doing this and all that. But learning things inside of editing is one of the best things you can do. So like I always try and look for new videos, like, and not always, but like when I sit down and I'm like, I really want to learn some new techniques for like editing and all that. I want to learn how people edit their own stuff. Like I want to see how that effect works. I'll research it for hours and hours and hours. I'll spend the whole day or a couple of days working on learning how all these techniques kind of work. So there's a guy what I watch called Raddle. He doesn't release that often or anything. Like same with Danny. He doesn't release that often, but he done a video where he talked about how he does one of his effects. So one of his effects is a teleportation effect, where he would pause the video, kind of like cut out the character and then move them to a new location. And that is a crazy effect. He spends so much time kind of doing that, but he also done a bonus effect. He taught everyone how he does a zoom in and makes it so that it's actually better than just a zoom in. A zoom in is a zoom in. You zoom into one area and it's like, where do you go from here? As he does like effects inside of it, so he does like these triangle effects, what kind of like zoom in and help out and kind of help you engage inside of the video a lot more. And that's really great. He's a great editor and all that, and I definitely want to like learn a lot of things like that and train myself to do all of these different editing styles inside of rather my editing, what I'm currently doing, or do it in other people's. Because if I could do it in other people's and all that, the thing is, people might watch their stuff and they might enjoy it, and if they're enjoying it, the people might get popular enough to be able to then say, be able to go, okay, I can afford myself, as well as I can now also pay my editor to be able to do stuff. Because if you're an editor and you get paid by a decent YouTuber and a thing, you're pretty much set. Like, you'll edit their content, you'll just keep in contact with them, going, hey, like, I'll edit your content or whatever, and do all of this. As long as they don't screw you over or something like that, like, oh yeah, like, I'm earning money, but I also just don't pay my editor, or, okay, I won't pay you today, or whatever, like, you kind of need a contract in place, because that's the best way to kind of get around that. And I'm not saying that I just want to like edit for money or like, the thing is, if I just want to edit for money, I can go off and do TV and film and stuff. Like I'm trying to do another course of that, because I want to learn more techniques and everything of like how TV and film does it, or used to do it, or whatever. Like, it's college. You don't know how outdated their stuff is sometimes. But if I learn that, then TV and film and stuff like that, I can put that into my editing style. Especially if I have a new PC. Especially if I pay for a new PC and it's like an amazing PC, what I really love and mainly use for editing or whatever. Like, the thing is, in the end, I can always just set up a second PC. Have my second PC be this awesome PC and everything. Do limited gaming on it, what means that I don't do any, like major gaming, or I limit myself on what games I can kind of play, so I can go, okay, I need a new PC, so I'll do, of course, I'll do Minecraft, so I'm allowed to use Minecraft Java Edition, but I gotta test it all on like my basic PC first, and maybe I'll go, oh, I'll allow myself GTA Online, that's it, and then I go, okay, I use Premiere Pro now. Now I use Premiere Pro to be able to actually edit and do everything else. And if I have like my Premiere Suite and everything on there and just have it clean, Discord, Minecraft, Premiere Pro, Photoshop, and my web browser, because my web browser is actually slightly different than Chrome. I basically use a Chrome system. I just actually use a it's like a skin and everything. It's really weird. And if I'd done that with my new PC, it would be clean. It would be practical. It would not be tainted by any phantom files or extra things that don't need to be there. It would be clean. It would, like, especially if I got a new drive. I know it's lagging. Sorry. I would have a new drive. I can always add new storage to it. My worlds in Minecraft are of course generating that will fill up my storage a little bit, but it's also the case of like my edits I can always remove. So what I do is take them and put them on the drive still, like what I normally do, and then just generally go on like that. Because if I do that consistently, like say if I have over a terabyte worth of storage always open, say I got like a 2 terabyte hard drive and edited like several videos on it, and then once they're edited or once they're like gone or scrapped or whatever, I just chuck it onto my drive. And if I do all of that, it's away, it's cleaned, it's ready for the next lot. It's kind of like a production line. You have your main thing that you're trying to do. So say my Minecraft stuff. My Minecraft stuff can technically be my main thing that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to entertain myself as well as other people at the same time. And if I then do stuff like, okay, thumbnails and stuff, Photoshop, and I use something called Canva as well, and that's really good. And if I want to use anything else, so like, okay, I want to use Premiere Pro and OBS and like Stream Deck. I'm definitely going to set up Stream Decks. Like this Stream Deck, what I got, definitely helpful. I enjoy it so much, and it's definitely something that I might get the 32 button one at some stage, probably after getting my new PC. I want to get my new PC, and then I can of course pay for like a bigger, better Stream Deck. And I was going to get the bigger, better Stream Deck originally, because it's about £200. But I held off because, one, I couldn't afford it at the time, and two, it was the case of like, do I spend more money for something that I might not use anyway, or do I pay a little bit less money for something that looks like I would probably use it a little bit more than, say, the really, really small amount of money, because it's only like 6 buttons. Was really stupid, as this one's 15 buttons, what means that I can set up things. Like, I still don't use all of the buttons, like, I would have been able to deal with 6 buttons, but it's also, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, like, on the main screen, I only have 6 buttons, but I have them spread out, and it's just a little bit easier, and all of that. But if I go into, say, if I go into my OBS thing, what I'm currently using, I have my back button, my OBS button, so that's 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 again, what means that I'm only using 6 buttons each time, most of the time. But of course I can always change that. I can always add a new button in, I can always go, oh yeah, I want to be able to access this from this, and do whatever else. I'll probably end up with a lot more buttons in the future. I've just basically made a skeleton based like system, what I currently have for a lot of my Stream Deck. But that's not. It's mainly to do with my limitation to what my PC can do. So the Stream Deck actually speeds up my PC a little bit in the way of like, I don't have to press, say, like the Windows key and then type in something and then wait for it to load for ages, then actually click on the thing and then wait for that to load. I can just press a button. The best thing about the Stream Deck is it's like one of the fastest systems inside of my PC. So I can click on like one of my things. So like I have like several things open. I can click on OBS, then click on the OBS icon again, and that will load up OBS. What means that I can then just press record, and it's already recorded. The one annoying thing is, it's always on my Minecraft one. What means that I'm always going to be recording or streaming Minecraft, but because I mainly do Minecraft recordings and streams and stuff like that, it's one of the best things. It's one of the easiest things. And I need to make some new icons and everything for the whole system, so that it actually works a lot more and it's better for me, and just generally feels a lot better, especially once like I start getting like other functions. So like I need to remap my control J, so that I can hide my minimap, and press J so that I can like actually get into the minimap. And I also need to remap my M button, was my marker, and control M for my my spawn thing. So I need to remap all of that into like a Minecraft area, because once I remap all of that and it looks pretty much the same, I can then just easily click on it, and that would also make me over the 6 button area and all of that. And there's a problem with my screenshots. So like F2 is my screenshot, but it makes black screenshots half the time unless I accidentally click it, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna actually screenshot this time. Like, you accidentally clicked it, but it's fine, we're just gonna work. And it's really weird. It's just me and the owner again. And like I have all these little ideas of like, okay, I want to do data pack things, and I want to do I want to do like this with the Coco Craft stuff, and then I also want to do like editing, and I have a lot on my mind of what I want to do, and that's where I'm like, yes, it would be good to do another series, and yes, it would be good to say do this series of like me exploring and doing all of this on this server and all of that, and the reason I don't do that is because then I take away my focus from one series. And if I take away my focus away from the one series that I'm currently doing, I know I need to definitely work on more than one series. I need to do more than that. I'm scared that I'm going to put all my focus into one series all the time. Like, I rather push myself to one series then focus on two series and then end up focusing on one series, because if I focus on one series then the other one's lacking. And Coco Craft I want to continue as much as possible and see what I can do with the data packs and all of that. And the problem with that is, one, I want to create data packs, what means that I kind of want to record it, and two, it's the case of I will get bored of it eventually, and I don't want to get bored of it. The thing is, I don't want to get bored of Coco Craft, because Coco Craft is an amazing world and I love it, and can't wait to see 1.16 and all the other updates in the future. But I also need to kind of slow it down a little bit in some ways, but also speed it up. I need to create more episodes, but I also need to slow down in the amount that I play it, but also still do pretty much the same amount of progress, but also kind of do it inside the videos instead of not in the videos, because that's probably a better way of doing it. But also work on another series. If I work on another series, then people might actually come for, say, that series, then look at my other series and go, ooh, that's a really cool series, and kind of stick around. And that's what I need to kind of look at, because a lot of like YouTubers, there's Mumbo Jumbo and Green and all of these like hermits and stuff like that, they don't do one series. Sure, they do Hermitcraft as the main series, what they do on their channel now. But it wasn't originally like that. They were doing several different series and all that. And the thing is, they have one area what they normally do. So like Green's Building, Mumbo Jumbo's Redstone. And they would do like extra videos now, where they would say, take, say, 2 videos of their 3 videos a week. They will like 2 videos of their 3 videos a week, so they do 3 videos a week and they spend 2 of them doing Hermitcraft, but that other one they'll do Redstone or whatever else is inside of their like kind of mind to do. And that's what I kind of need to do. I kind of need to like work on a data pack, say once a week I release, say, an update for the data pack, of my data pack of what I'm doing, or say if I have a Coco Craft data pack, if I create a Coco Craft data pack and do like an update of it, of like, even though that it's still Coco Craft, it's also a data pack, so I'm going, this is my data pack for Coco Craft, but I'm actually working on updating it. I'm changing this about it, but I'm also adding this, and it also then allows everyone else who does come on like Coco Craft and all of that, who does do a series or doesn't even do a series and just generally plays with me, and whoever else is on the server, they can look at the series and they can go, or a series of those videos, and they can go, oh, this is kind of like the update videos of like what's going on and all that. Like that's really good. And it also pulls me away from Coco Craft itself. It pulls me away from not the whole thing of Coco Craft, but it pulls me away from playing it for an hour, a couple of hours, a day, whatever it is. And I kind of need to do that so that I relax a little bit. Same as, say, if I then do something like an extra video where I just go on like Hypixel and just play Bed Wars with some mates or whatever. That's a good video. That would be a good video, and the thing is, say we do that once a week. If we just play Bed Wars once a week together as friends, I can then record for those, say, 2-3 hours or whatever we're playing for, edit it down to like a 20-minute video, and then that's cool, and then release it, and then that's a high pixel video out there, instead of CocoCraft, live stream, CocoCraft sort of thing. Like, doing, say, live streams in CocoCraft, it shouldn't be the way of my channel. And the thing is, I kind of pushed away from my original content that I'd done on this channel. My original content was a lot of like talking and doing stuff like that, and I do think that I have a space for that somewhere. Not on this channel anymore. This channel is mainly gaming. I do have a space in my heart as well as an idea of doing that sort of thing in some form of way. And I might continue my What's This series. No, not What's This, that was cancelled. My What We Know series, and all of that. But the thing is, with a lot of those commentary sort of channels, you have to consistently do videos, say, once a week, and then do it twice a week, and then do it 3 times a week, and then kind of get to the point that you do it pretty much every single day. And editing something like that is crazy every single day, because I spend about 10 plus hours editing, purely editing the video. And then on top of that, I'm doing voiceovers, I'm doing scripting, I'm doing research, I'm doing thumbnails, I'm doing uploading, I'm doing titling, I'm doing description, I'm doing everything. And I understand that, even doing Minecraft videos and all that inside of YouTube and all that, it will take a long time to be able to kind of do. But I do want to explore with like my Minecraft stuff, but I also do want to explore with all the other stuff. So I might have to look at going back towards my previous content, as well as what I'm currently doing at the moment, was a lot of gaming content, to kind of explore what boundaries that people kind of want me to do. Because of course this channel is called Kenneth Cox, because it's of course made by me, and it's not supposed to be like completely about me. It's a channel what I run, and it's just me. Like, I do stuff on here. That's how this is kind of laid out. By the way, this is Spawn, what I'm just coming to, and me doing something like my What We Know series, or doing just a commentary style series where I just talk about stuff and put stuff up on screen, or even if I just play games in the background, like doing Call of Duty in the background, or GTA, or just Minecraft, or whatever I'm doing in the background. If I'm doing that and doing a commentary thing, that's weird, that's still slightly different than what I normally do, and that also brings me away from, by the way, welcome to Spawn, and that brings me away from the generic things that I would say do. So like CocoCraft, I'm hoping to carry on that as much as possible and see how far I can go with that, especially with friends, and see how much we can kind of push the limit of vanilla Minecraft, or even data pack Minecraft. Like, both. We'll do both. We'll do vanilla Minecraft as well as data pack Minecraft in the same like kind of world. We'll see how much we can kind of push the limits of a data pack, a single data pack inside of a world, as well as the vanilla mechanics. And the thing is, I can always, if I learn how data packs fully work, I can then always change the data, the way vanilla mechanics works, and that can improve it or break it or whatever. And that's what I kind of want to learn. But yeah, my tablets and all that are kind of kicking in. I'm kind of lagging out everywhere now. So yeah, let me do this. Thank you very much for watching and all that. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go back to the main screen and everything. Yeah, if you've enjoyed this live stream and everything, please leave it a like, because it helps out the channel greatly. And of course, I am going between, like, should I carry on gaming, should I not carry on gaming, should I actually just keep on going as much as I can with gaming and all that. And I do kind of want to do that, but I also want to like explore my old pieces of content a little bit to be able to see if I still enjoy them. But I might do that on a separate channel anyway, just because then I can just like focus on everything else of like, okay, so I'm doing gaming on this channel, and I'm also doing commentary things what I just do occasionally, or however long it takes, or vlogs, or whatever I'm kind of doing on the other channel, and I don't have to worry about that, because that might be a little bit better. But yeah, that's kind of my ideas and everything, and my thoughts about everything. I hope you enjoyed this like hour and a half of just randomness inside of everything. But I'm gonna go off to bed now because it's almost 5 a.m. and I'm kind of tired now because I've been talking for quite a long time, and I had my tablet, and now I'm like, yeah, I need to sleep. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. I'm going to try and work on some Coco Craft stuff, but 1.16 is coming out Tuesday, so it might be the case of, like, I might wait to actually, like, do much on the actual server itself, but for Tuesday, and kind of release an episode Wednesday or Thursday. But I'm not really sure. But I hope you enjoy it in a while. Comment what you want, kind of on the channel and everything, and I'll try and get back to you. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and also like if you like the video. Bye bye. Live